How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the Lift Excelsior channel. Excuse the bars around the screen, I'm trying to do this in one take, but we've been a bit dead for a while. Now we're back on Skyscrapersim, and this is Point Square Dublin, my brand new building. It's not so brand new anymore, but we'll know that one. This is an emulation of the building of the same name on the Dublin Docklands. 7-storey over triple basement. It's got a hotel, it's got offices, parking and shopping. It's one of the biggest buildings ever constructed in Ireland. It's got beautiful facade, if you like that kind of modern architecture. I think I've captured that sort of well, not to blow my own trumpet. This is going to be the official tour video. So I start off at the front here on this beautiful plaza. I'll start in the hotel because it's kind of the flagship part of the building. Ignore the way the escalators just pop in there. With some automatic doors. This is a kind of an angled wall with the nature on the side. There's escalators. Do we want to ride them? No. No, we don't. We don't want to ride the escalator. We want to ride the lift as I just launch myself down. Lifts in this building, mostly KONE monospace. Some Neuronas just to be awkward. Down to level -3. We'll go first and tour the parking levels. Going down under the ground. Car park is actually split level. Coming outside and open the door. We're on this level here, but where the ramps are, you can go up to a mezzanine. This goes to a lift we'll come to later. This mezzanine area, and then go up again to get to -2. And you can also, from -3, down a level. Interesting split level design, not to repeat it too much in Skyscraper. We'll come back to these other lift lobbies in a moment. That's a lift. For now we will see hotel reception, and there's a lift counterweight. Very proud of the cab and the shaft design on here. Go with 3, and we'll watch out the top. Third floor. We've got a little overlook here. You can see the escalators and the steps. This is if you want to explore this bit, I will not get lost back here, but you can go behind the front desk. There's a whole myriad of different service areas. I'm going to be cheeky and no clip through the desk. Bad boy. But yep, and then that'll be a restroom. You got stairs in here that go both up and down, and there's the hotel rooms. If we go this way, got the restaurant. It's actually like 3 different eateries in real life, but I've amalgamated them all into one big room. And here we have the conference center. Conference center has lifts. Come there in a bit. First you can see some nature and trees and things. Actually quite interesting. There's only one lift opens on the back. Both open on the front. I can't really explain that decision. It's in the real building too. There's some conference suites, some of which are double height. And you can look on the 4th floor as well. There's also meeting rooms up here. Not as many, but still some cool balconies and things. I just stung myself because I called the lift to the wrong level. Here it is. See, both sides open. We're actually going to go to level 7, I think, because these lifts also serve the office levels. Quite a curious design. Got these. Quite proud of the texture combination. These are textures by EJ81, but they're pretty much an exact match for what there is in real life. It's got KSS 670, I think that's called. So level 7. We'll see the offices in more detail later, but that's just where it goes. We will return to. Let's go to 6 actually. Take a look at the hotel rooms because there is some cool detail in the hotel rooms. There's the lift arrow, there's a little idle sound. Yeah, level 6, it's not that side. Why do I not remember my own building? That's offices again. There's lots of pretty little courtyards in this building. We can come out here. And the hotel room. There's not much furniture, and there's quite a lot of void actually, but there's a bed and a properly partitioned bathroom I could look in. all of these, but they're all exactly the same. It's beds and bathrooms. But there are some that are larger, so if I go down this way, that's the lift. But this one, for example, it's not as wide and it has a little layout, and there's also the big luxurious master suite, or I think in real life it's called a Gibson suite. It's all the way down at this end of the room, this end of the corridor even, and it looks like that, and has the bathroom there. They all have this shared terrace which goes around the edge, or actually above the atrium. There's some that come out onto the atrium, onto the top of the atrium. Coming down this way, here's the spa with some individual rooms, and there's also space for a gym right in there, that glass door. So now we'll ride the service lift because it can take us up to a rooftop. While it comes, let's look at another hotel room. Why, it's entirely pointless. And these are the guest lifts, we might as well call as well. Get them all here waiting for us. Come on. And here's the goods lift. Now a slightly different look because it's not for public use, so what am I doing? Up to 7. There's a few more service lifts in this place, but not a huge amount because it's a relatively small complex by my standards anyway. Still covers quite a lot of space. Here's the roof level. See the roof, you can see courtyard, there's some trees. Those doors go into the restaurant, never bother going out them, and there's skylights that go into the shopping centre. So there's a shopping centre in here. I'll take the stairs down because I can't be bothered waiting for the lift. Yes, I know. Don't load a building. Press the wrong button. Now let's ride these guest lifts. Thankfully I don't have random activity on, so no one will have taken them from me. And we'll see another guest floor. They're all pretty identical. Want to kind of explore this place, you know. So on 5, there's actually a deeper reason why I came here. This leads to what would be the lift motor room. It's just that, and has a louder motor sound because that's where the motor position emanator is located. So now we'll go back down to 3. And these ones have the full voice, which makes them slightly different. And now it says 3 while it says 4, logic. Doors opening. I'll go down the escalator just for a bit of variety. I'll try to walk down it without launching myself forward. Who cares? You point. Don't try that at home. It's dangerous, okay? Doors opening. Doors opening. Moving on to the shopping centre. First we have a sneaky passage down there that goes to a familiar lift. You can also get into the kitchens of all these takeaways like that sombrero. This is a cheat code to get into the shopping centre. So that would be the proper entrance. No Starbucks, got any rockets. This is the service area. It's not the service area I wanted. That'd be this one near the barber shop. If you follow that for long enough, you get to a goods lift, but there's 2 of them, and I'll be riding the other one. Shopping centre is basically entirely dead apart from boots, duns, barbers, and some restaurants. Come back to the glass lifts in a bit. Well, there's an escalator you can go up past the rather scenic atrium. There's the courtyard from earlier. And there is an Odeon cinema. Has this lift in addition to the escalators. Go to 3 for the cinema screens. This lift that in real life is randomly maintained by Schindler for no reason whatsoever. Takes quite a while because it's a double height floor, and the floor itself is pretty lofty. Cinema has a different look. There's the atrium, and the screens are sort of modelled correctly. It's just a staircase, and there's no actual display or projector. But I mean, this is Skyscrapersim. Do we really want to watch a film? Here we have the service lift. Might as well take back down. These rooms are all entirely empty. There's a bunch of like weird passages and things going around the edge. Like, I think on this side there's a stairwell somewhere, but to leave you guys to explore that, I'm not going to get myself lost. Let's try and do this in one take. There's a whole heap of floors to go down one. This lift is definitely not just a fork of the At-Loan Goods lift code. Nope, that's complete hyperbole. Who's telling you that? And this has got a KSS, whatever, 305. Nice big lift. Textures have changed though. It's got a fan sound. Yeah, down at level 1, there's going to be a nice little lofty service passage. If the lift ever opens. And now we will ride the main glass lifts, which are just down here. Which the first floor, whoa, we just ran into a column. First floor is unfortunately entirely unoccupied. Let's go down to basement 3. A nice glass lift, a cab view. Going right down to the car park. Come back to Dunn's in a bit. There is something to see in there. And I'm not going to be hearing the motor sound because it's right up the top of the shaft. 3. You can see some stuff out there. Not a lot of parking spaces, but accommodation for them. Look at whichever side you want. There's the steps. Nice sculptural steps. We are back in the lobby level. Skyscrapersim world is starting to get pretty dark. It means I'm on pace because I tried to film this before. And I can judge my attempt of that. Dunn's has some kinda travelators, which boing! Oh, I don't actually boing on those ones. They go to -2, and then if you go this way, they go to -3. They're not exciting though. What is exciting is something that mightn't exist in real life, but a fit-out article of the Dunn's, because the Dunn's open quite late, said goods lifts were added in addition to the travelators. The travelators are Arona, so I added Arona goods lifts. There's also this thing here, which we saw. There's the fireman's lift in the hotel, and the exit out that way, and the stairs, but these are the attractions. Arona's level -3. 1. Can't be bothered going all the way down to -3. There's no announcements anyway, and -1 I can show you the cool loading bay and parking ramp joint thing. Yes, the indicator is definitely not just taken from new build. Go play with new build, by the way. Nobody's posted new build building yet, and who knows, I think I might be doing a guide on that soon. There's the steps. Get out of this car park. And here's the rear landscape. So you've got Point Square car park. Little back alley there. Entrance into Dunn's, and yeah, let's go see the office space. So here's the lobby. I'll messily nudge my way through the revolving door. That wasn't too bad actually. And there's stairs in there, but here are the lifts. And I'll show you one of the parking lobbies because some folk might find it interesting. These have a voice, which is lit. These might be probably the best looking shafts in the entire place. Open up! And they all have links to the car park, but you've seen the car park. I won't go to 7 because I've already been there. I'll go to like 3. And the office block was all the way up this side. I'm not sure which company's tenant it now. I think it used to be Verizon or something. Now it's Yahoo. Comes the counterweight. The other one is not moving at all because I'm not on the random person activity. We are up at the 3rd floor. And you can get out this side, but if you went to the other lifts, which we might ride in a bit, because actually I do need to go to 7 or something. And there's nothing there. There is way out on that side. But that's the hotel conference rooms on that side. Can't be interfering with them. Take these lifts up to 7. These ones get absolutely mobbed in random activity, so thank the Lord I'm not on that, or I'd be waiting ages. Watch out the top. I feel like that's all I've done. Watch out the sides. There's nothing to see there. There's no emulation of Dublin Port yet. Maybe that should come in the future in model buildings of Free Arena and other stuff, but this would be like workers' amenities, not actual offices. There's a fine big balcony. But I've come for this staircase. It's called a glass staircase. Easy to see why. Up onto the roof. And there is a motor room. There's also a motor room on the other side. I'm just going to do a bit of parkour here because I can't be bothered to go back down, so I can jump to the rooftop. And then, let's see, can I jump onto those stairs? Oh my gosh, I can. Skyscrapersim parkour, don't do that at all. So, this lift is the last lift we'll see. I don't think I've missed any apart from just service lifts, and not too exciting, but this is the car park lift for the 3 Arena. Real life, if the concert goers park in the car park, I use this lift to get straight to the arena. This was a tricky one to code because of all the split levels, as you can see on the steps. But I served the mezzanines of the car park floors. And I think I forgot to put announcements in it, but okay, it's still a lovely lift. So my friends, there you have it. That is Point Square Dublin, toured very badly, I will admit it, but I'm trying to do this in one take. For ease of recording, you can grab this building for yourself at the link in the description. Please tell me your thoughts. Now, thanks for watching. See you in whatever I'm going to be doing next, taking apart a laptop, filming a real life lift, or indeed showing how to use new build. So, yep, thanks for watching. Cheerio. And I'll stop this thing.